Do you know what separates successful people from non-successful people? A little something I like to call an accountability logbook or exercise log. It's not a sexy topic, but it can make all the difference in your progress. So let's dive into today's topic, why you need an accountability logbook and how to use one. I remember the first time I saw a fitness tracker. I thought it was ridiculous. Then I saw someone with a heart rate monitor, and I thought that was ridiculous. But now I wear a fitness tracker every day, and I have a heart rate monitor on my watch. And if I ever miss a day of working out, I feel like I'm missing something. Now, what's interesting about this is that my workouts are more effective when I wear these devices. They don't actually make me work harder, but they do help keep me honest about my results, and they make sure that I am getting the most out of every workout. Now, there are several reasons that I like to track my workouts and why you should too. The first reason is that tracking my workouts keeps me accountable. And accountability is everything when it comes to success. If you want to be successful at anything, then you need to hold yourself accountable. When I write down my workouts, I'm forced to face my weaknesses. There's no way to hide them. If I'm feeling lazy or unmotivated, it's still going to show up in my logbook. And that's a good thing. It means I can't use my workouts as a place to escape from my problems. Instead, I'm forced to deal with them head on. And by doing so, I become a stronger person inside and outside of the gym. Another reason I like to track my workouts is because it helps me stay focused. When I'm writing down my goals for each workout, it helps me prioritize what I need to get done. And once I've written them down, I'm less likely to get distracted by other things during my workout. It also helps me break down my goals into smaller chunks, which makes them seem more achievable. For example, instead of saying I want to lose 20 pounds, I'll break it down into smaller goals. Like I want to lose 1 pound this week, or I want to do 30 minutes of cardio 3 times this week. Once I've broken down my goals into smaller chunks, it's easier for me to stay focused on what I need to do to achieve them. Tracking my workouts also helps me measure my progress. And this is important for 2 reasons. First, it gives me a sense of accomplishment when I see how far I've come. Second, it allows me to make adjustments as needed. If I'm not making progress towards my goals, I need to figure out why and make changes. By tracking my workouts, I'm able to identify any issues early on and take steps to correct them. This could involve changing the exercises I'm doing, the intensity of my workouts, or even the types of foods I'm eating. Whatever it is, tracking my workouts allows me to stay on track and ultimately be more successful. So now you understand why tracking your workouts is important. Let's talk about how to do it effectively. Here are 6 tips to help you make the most out of your exercise log. Tip number 1, include the date of your workout. This may seem obvious, but it's important to include the date so that you can easily track your progress over time. It'll also help you spot any trends in your workouts. For example, you might notice that you always skip leg day or that you tend to lift heavier weights on Mondays. Tip number 2, write down the exercises you plan to do. This doesn't have to be an exact science. Just get an idea of what you're planning to do before you start your workout. This will help you stay focused and prevent you from wasting time during your workout. You'll also be able to see how well you stick to your plan over time. Are you always skipping exercises, or are you consistently hitting all of your targets? This information can help you make adjustments to your routine as needed. Tip number 3, write down the number of sets and reps you did for each exercise. This is important for a couple of reasons. First, it allows you to track your progress over time. As you get stronger, you'll be able to lift heavier weights and do more reps and sets. It's nice to be able to look back and see how far you've come. Second, tracking your sets and reps helps you make sure you're challenging yourself enough. If you're not increasing the weight you lift or the number of reps and sets you do over time, then you're not really making progress. That being said, don't be too hard on yourself if you have an off day. Sometimes it's okay to take a break and just focus on having a good workout. Tip number 4, write down the amount of weight you lifted for each exercise. This is important because it helps you track your progress over time. As you get stronger, you'll be able to lift heavier weights. Being able to track this progress lets you know that you're making gains. And it also helps you make sure you're challenging yourself enough. If you're not increasing the weight you lift over time, then you're not really making progress. Tip number 5, write down how much rest time you took between sets. This is important because it helps you pace yourself during your workouts. If you take too little rest time, you won't be able to perform at your best and you could end up injuring yourself. On the other hand, if you take too much rest time, you could end up wasting time during your workout. Tip number 6, write down any notes about your workout. This could include things like how you felt during the workout, if you had any pain or discomfort, or anything else that you think is relevant. This is important because it allows you to reflect on your workouts and make adjustments as needed. For example, if you had a particularly bad workout, you might want to take a few days off to rest and recover. Or if you're feeling great, you might want to push yourself a little harder. By following these tips, you can make the most out of your exercise log and set yourself up for success. Now you're probably wondering, how am I supposed to remember to do all of this every single day? Well, the solution is simple. Get yourself an accountability logbook. An accountability logbook is simply a notebook where you can track your workouts. This doesn't have to be anything fancy. A simple notebook and pen will do just fine. But there are also a ton of great apps available that can help you track your workouts. I personally like to use an app, but there are many others available. Choose whatever method works best for you. What's important is that you actually use it. If you're new to tracking your workouts, start by simply writing down the exercises you do each day. As you get more comfortable with tracking your workouts, you can start adding more detail. Eventually, you'll be able to create detailed workout logs that will help you maximize your gains and reach your fitness goals. So if you're ready to unlock your potential and achieve your fitness goals, grab a notebook and start tracking your workouts today. And hey, if you're looking for a head start, it includes space to track your workouts, as well as your diet, weight, measurements, and progress photos. It's the ultimate accountability tool that will help you stay on track and achieve your goals. Don't wait another day to start seeing results. Click the link below to grab your copy today. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel to help others reach their fitness goals. Stay healthy, stay happy,